most latest tattoo was actually done on my face. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina and I hope this video finds you all very well. I know we're going through some crazy times, so I thought it was perfect to talk to you guys about my crazy experience with tattoos. I have had a roller coaster of experiences with tattoos. My first set of tattoos were when I was 18. That's when I got them done. I thought it was the coolest thing ever because I had, tattoos at 18. I was still in high school. I turned 18 in April. I graduated in May or June or whatever of that year. We went to a tattoo artist home to get these tattoos done. It was my sister and my best friend. The reason why we went to his house instead of the shop was because my best friend was still 17. I mean, he could get in trouble, so he didn't want to do those tattoos at the shop. So we went to his house, what the heck can go wrong? Thank God nothing really went wrong aside from the fact that my tattoos ended up kind of unaligned, pretty unaligned. Thank God that's the only thing that went wrong because quite a bit of things could have gone wrong. We decided we wanted matching tattoos. So my sister and my friend wanted a phrase, then a bird, which is a sparrow bird that we ended up getting. I didn't want the phrase. I just wanted the two sparrows, one on each rib cage. Here's the picture. And I was 18 in this picture. Clearly, it wasn't the best decision, but I mean, whatever, it is what it is. So we went to this guy's house and he did have a whole setup there. I'm pretty sure that's something regularly that he did, was tattoos at his house. And it was very clean, I must say. My sister went first, then my friend, and they took it like champs. They tolerate pain very well. Me, on the other hand, I was a squirmy little baby crying for my mommy. My poor friend had to massage my feet throughout the whole session. My sister was holding my hands. I'm not sure if she was holding me back or if she was holding them for support, but she was holding my hands. And this poor tattoo artist, he was like so sweet. He was like, "Can you please stop moving?" I was like, "No, I'm in pain. I'm hurting." He didn't get to the shading. I was supposed to go back for the shading. All he was able to do was the outlines. And mind you, they were crooked because I wouldn't stop moving. That being said, that was my first experience with tattoos. And like I said, I was 18. I was very proud of them. I loved them. A year later, I ended up getting a heart tattoo on my ring finger with my other really good friend. She has turned into a family member. Her daughter is my sister's goddaughter, and my sister's son, my nephew, is her godson. I feel like good friends should turn into family. She is that. She's turned into like another family member of ours. And me and her, or her and I, ended up getting matching heart tattoos. It's not there anymore, I know, but it was there. Right when I turned 21, I said, you know what? I need to mature. These tattoos need to go. I do not want to be walking around with tattoos on my hands and, unaligned tattoos on my tummy. I don't like it. I do not want it anymore. So I decided to look into getting tattoo laser removal. I think that's what it's called. And I was hesitant because later in life, when I was around 21, I learned the meaning behind the sparrows, which was super cute because at the time when I was 18, I did not know this meaning. And let me tell you guys, sparrows, these birds, back in the day, pirates used to get sparrows tattooed on them because when they were in the ocean, like in the middle of the ocean, and they would get lost, the birds, the actual birds, would be flying around them and they would help them guide them back home. So every time they were lost, these birds would help them get back home, which is super, super cute. So they ended up getting tattoos of sparrows like all over their bodies. My sister, my friend, and I, we did not know that at the time. And when we were 18, that's when we started our party, like our party stage in life. And we used to go to San Francisco a lot. And I mean, it's quite a drive, not like too far, but it's a drive. But we would always make it home safely. And I'm like, what if, these sparrows helped us get back home safely? And when I realized that, I was like, do I really want them off? And I was like, yeah, I want them off. God can help me get back home safely, So I started looking into med spas that can help me get these tattoos taken off. I found this local med spa that is super popular, very well known here in Sonoma County. And I went for my consultation, and they have this, or they had, I don't know if they still have it. This was like, I want to say 5 years ago, around, give or take. It was like in 2000, and I want to say 14, 13. So 6 years ago. It's been some time. They had this package called an R20, where they would sell 4 sessions. Each session is about $300 to $400, and they would sell 4 in one package, and you would get the 4th one free. I ended up getting 12 of those. So I bought, I think it was 3 packages. Mind you, the tattoo itself only cost me $60 to put on, the sparrows, and it's cost me close to $4,000 to try to take them off. And I say try because I still have them. They're still there. Not all the way, but they're definitely still there. So I ended up buying some packages. I bought 3 at the time, so it was 4 sessions. And I went to my first one, and it was traumatizing to say the least. So the doctor, he's a very professional doctor. I ended up getting other procedures done with him, and he's amazing. But with tattoo removals, he was kind of rough. I want to say rough because that's what the word I can think to describe the whole process. So when you get there, or when you got there, I don't know if he might have, just evolved with that specific procedure, but at the time, he would inject some numbing solution, some numbing something. Maybe it was anesthesia. I don't know what it was, but it would numb the skin. And oh my God, when he, like, pretend this is like the whole tattoo. When he would inject like the needle, it felt like a blade was cutting me, like repeatedly in the same area. Cause I mean, that's like the sparrow. That's literally around how big it was. So he would just like stick the needle and pull it out, stick it. And every time I would pull it out, oh my God, it burnt so bad. And it felt like a blade was just cutting me repeatedly in the same area. So then he did that to both sides, because it was one, and then I had to endure it in the second side as well. And then 20 minutes later, after it kicked in, he would start the actual laser removal part of the procedure. The first session, because remember it was 4 in 1, I didn't feel any pain whatsoever. I mean, like, the numbing was at its full like potential. It was not hurting. It was just, I just could smell it. I smelled burnt skin. It smelled so bad. And I remember even kind of seeing smoke come out. Not like crazy, but like a little bit of just like smoke come out. He would wait 20 minutes and come back, and he would do the second session. And again, I wouldn't feel any kind of pain. Like, I knew something was happening in that area of my skin, but I couldn't see it, or I couldn't feel anything. I could see, like I said, smoke coming out, but like I was laying like this, and he was just going at it, and I could smell the smell of burnt skin. For the third session, because he would wait, it would take him about 20 minutes, and then he would wait 20 minutes to come back for the next one. For that third one, I could start feeling the pain of the laser in certain areas, because like the anesthesia or like the numbing solution, whatever, was, just wearing off. It had been some time, and it hurt, but not insanely, because of the pain that portion of my skin had already endured. It hurt, but not like to the point that I was like, what are you doing to me? So then the third one happened. He would come back for that fourth one. I swear I felt beat up by that moment. Like by that fourth session, I was like, I didn't feel anything. Like, I just felt pain, but like I don't know how to even explain it. It was just painful, but you're just there. The healing process was just as horrible. Like, I would get sick. I would like have a flu from the pain. That whole afternoon, I couldn't do anything. I was just at home in bed, like in pain. Like, I was just like in the fetal position. I didn't want to move. Like, you don't understand how much you use your abdomen area until it's wounded, either the skin or the actual abdomen. And the next day, the same. I mean, I had a whole ass fever, and I was in pain, so I couldn't do much. And then a week later, I started just feeling a lot better. The scabbing was pretty bad. It's super itchy, very, very itchy. And if you scratch the scab off, you're going to scar, which is horrible. But he would wrap your area, your tattoo, he would wrap it up and put some sort of lubricant on it. I don't know how I went back 2 more times for 4 more sessions each, but I went back, and I don't like pain, but I did go back. I feel like I did see a difference, especially on my finger. This one just took 2 sessions. So within that first R20, which is 4 sessions each R20, and I had 3 done, the second session, it came off. Like, there was nothing there anymore, and it was not painful whatsoever. He put no numbing lotion, nothing on it. But that was my first experience with getting the tattoos and then taking them off. By the time I did my last R20, my last 4 sessions, I want to say I was close to, I want to say 24 years old. I got them done at 18. Then the heart at 19. I started taking them off at 21, but I could not do an R20 like back to back. I couldn't take that pain twice a year, so I would do it like in every year. I did an R20. And that was my experience with my first tattoos, getting them on and taking them off. And I feel bad because my sister's been taking her tattoos off as well, but my best friend, she still has it. Like, I'm pretty sure anyway. I don't think I've asked her in a while. I don't know if she still has it. No, I'm pretty sure she still has it. I don't know. God, do you still have it? Do you still have your tattoo? I don't know, but I think she still has her tattoo. But I don't have my tattoos anymore. This is kind of what they look like. So about 2 weeks ago, I decided to go and get my 13th session on these tattoos, on my sparrows. And I went to a whole different med spa, like a complete different med spa. It's also here in Sonoma County. I don't want to say it's better than where I went originally, because that's been so long that I'm sure he's evolved his whole clinic, his technology has all advanced. But just a couple weeks ago, I went to a whole different med spa and the experience was so different. I was able to document very little just because, I mean, it's COVID and they're kind of like go, go, go. You come in, you check in, you're basically like taken to the room right away. You sign like these documents. And then she had me ice my tattoo areas where I was going to get treated. She did not put any kind of numbing solution, no anesthesia, nothing. It was literally just ice. So my hands were both occupied at the same time that she was talking to me, so I couldn't film. But I was able to take some pictures. This is some of the pictures. The room itself was set up pretty similar. Like, as soon as I laid down on that chair, like, I had some PTSD. The machine looked very similar as the one that the previous doctor used, but the nurse explained it was a more up-to-date machine that she was going to be using. She had me ice my tattoos for about, I want to say 15 to 20 minutes, and then right away started just lasering. And I kind of took footage of that, but I wasn't really, like, I was occupied. Like, while she was lasering my right tattoo, I was still icing the left. And then as soon as she moved to the left, I was icing the right. And then as soon as I got up, I was like, holy moly, why are they so bright red? And then she had me sign this other disclosure, and then she walked me out. Like, they couldn't have us there for too long. Again, with COVID, everything is just kind of like different, you know? So this experience was so different than the previous one. I did not get sick. I was working that same afternoon. I worked out the next day. Whole different experience. However, I didn't see much of a drastic change on my tattoos. Like, again, it's been like, I want to say 2 to 3 weeks. I think 3. The nurse said around 6 weeks is where you're going to see the result. So we'll see in the next couple of weeks what it looks like. But this is kind of what they look like right now. Would I go back to that place? I don't know. She told me that she thought I just needed this last session, and I don't think I do. And it was $400. Again, you guys, I paid $60 to get it on. I paid over at least close to $4,000, if not $4,000, to get them off. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. However, when you're over 18 and you really deeply analyze your desires and you want to get a tattoo done, I feel like it's fine. It's your body. Do whatever you want to it. I did end up getting more tattoos after 25. Actually, right at 25, I had a tattoo done that to me is super, super symbolic. I love this tattoo. It's in a hidden spot. I mean, it's not hidden because I'm going to show you. Like, it's right here. It's behind my neck. I love this tattoo. No, I am not affiliated to no gang. This is not a gang affiliated tattoo. This literally has the most beautiful meaning behind it. I'm going to do a whole other video revolving the numbers. The angel number is 222. It's a really important subject in my life. I love talking about angels. I know I sound crazy right now, but that's why I've been doing a whole video that's going to talk about it. That being said, this is a tattoo I had done after 25 that I absolutely love. and I do not plan on ever taking it off. My most latest tattoo was done this year, and you know what? It was actually done on my face. I had the very, very talented micropigmentation specialist, Yolanda Alvarez, local here to Sonoma County, perform a treatment called lip blush on my lips, and I absolutely loved it. So what lip blush treatment does, it adds lip pigmentation on your lips. Like literally, I started using lipstick since I was 15 or 16. I loved using the rich reds and burgundies from MAC makeup, which sucked out the color from my lips, like the natural color, making them look kind of just white or just washed out. And by doing this treatment, she added color to my lips, a very natural red, reddish pink that just gave them more richness, just more life, made them look juicy and super cute 24/7. That's what my lips look like now, and I love it. And no one could even tell it was done with that tattoo. Lip blush defines the lips without fillers. I don't like fillers on myself. Other women look gorgeous with the fillers, lip fillers and whatever. I don't like it. But the lip blush, the tattoo, it just added definition. Like my lips are naturally heartless. Like I have no heart on my lips. The tattoo that she uses, because it's with a tattoo, the lip blush is done with a tattoo. She added like a heart to my lips. Like my lips were heartless, now they have a heart. And now they're also more defined. It restores color to pale lips. Like I said, my lips were naturally, look at these pictures, like it's crazy how white they were. And it's like, I didn't notice how much color had been sucked out of them until I had this procedure done. I recommend you guys to check her page out. It's right here. And I would schedule my appointment, especially if you're local here to Sonoma County. I forgot to mention how the procedure itself does not hurt whatsoever. Right before she starts tattooing on your lips, she applies anesthesia solution. It's a numbing solution that kicks in right away. And then I think it's like within 20 to 30 minutes, she starts tattooing right after testing colors. So she's super conscious about your pain tolerance. And throughout the whole procedure, you do not feel pain. Even afterwards, the healing process, you're not in pain whatsoever. At first, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna look like I have lipstick 24/7. That's crazy. But no, so the second day, it's kind of pigmented, kind of dark, not crazy dark, but kind of dark. But then within the next day, so the second day, you notice right away the pigmentation is just decreasing. The third day, you're like, oh my God, it's like not dark whatsoever. It's not extremely pigmented whatsoever. It's very natural looking. And the healing process, it's just so simple. If anything, you're applying some sort of, it's not Vaseline, but it's kind of like a lubricant that just helps the healing process. But overall, no pain, super fast, super cute, and it lasts 3 to 5 years. Crazy. That is it for my tattoos. I do not have any other tattoo. I don't plan on getting any tattoos anytime soon. I honestly love tattoos, just not visible tattoos. I like hidden symbolic tattoos. That's just my preference. I'm no one to judge you or your body or your choice of tattoos or where they're placed. It's none of my business. But on my body, you guys will not see another tattoo in a very, very long time unless it's like the lip blush or something similar. And that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up right here. If you guys have not watched my other videos, I invite you to do so and to hit that subscribe button. With that being said, I will see you guys very, very soon. Take care and bye.